Guys, you are not going to believe this, but I opened YouTube today and I saw that Komar has come back to Clash of Lords 2. Komar uploaded a video saying he's returned to the game. If Komar is coming back to the game, then I'm coming back as well. The fight for the number one Clash of Lords 2 YouTuber is at stake and on the line here, and it's in perfect due time because the competition between United and House of Dragons is getting stale. It's not as entertaining anymore, so we will fight for who can be the best YouTuber. I'm just joking. I love Komar. I just happened to be making a video once he came back. But yes, Komar did come back to the game, and that is crazy news. Crazy news. There's also a lot of stuff I have to cover in this video. I know so many of you guys have been wondering where I've been, asking me on Discord, like if I quit, if I'm taking a break. There's also been an update. There's been LLG Grand Finals that just finished today. Lots of stuff to cover. And this is just an update video for all my fans. I know I've been MIA. The last time I uploaded a video was 2 months ago. And a good amount of stuff has transpired since then. So I'm just going to touch base with you guys and my thoughts on all the stuff about the game lately. But yes, Komar did come back. And I think it's really interesting. I don't know if it's divine intervention or the universe is trying to bless the Call 2 community, but he came back the same month I started taking a break from the game, which I'll get into in a second. But as for now, with where I last left off 2 months ago, what has happened since then? So there was an update IGG added that I didn't make an update video for because they only added 3 things. They added an ironclad costume, which I think is really cool. They added new packs. This is just one of them. There's like 5 different packs total. And they also added another new pack. I don't know where to find it actually, but you can spend $10 to upgrade all of your buildings to max level. Even if you're a brand new account and you made that account today, you can spend $10 and get max level buildings everywhere, which is an insane deal. But I didn't make an update video for 2 reasons. One, it was a small update, and 2, I'm taking a break from the game, which I'll cover in a second. But yeah, they did add all that stuff. Now, what else? The best part of the new update is, and this is amazing news, the update cycle is now every 35 days. They basically are giving us twice the amount of updates they used to, which is amazing for the game. Now, there is a conspiracy that the game is dying, or at least there was a conspiracy. It's kind of dead now, but there was a pack scandal with a certain pack in the game that made a lot of people think the game is dying and IGG is giving up on it. Most of you watching this know the drama about that thing, that story, but I'll go over it for those of you that don't. IGG accidentally designed a pack with the wrong rewards. It was a pack that had $3,000 worth of glyphs. You could buy it for $100. People abused the shit out of it and bought a ton of it. IGG patched it and fixed it and removed the pack 2 hours later because they realized they made a mistake with the value that was in the pack. Then people got upset. They wanted a refund. IGG didn't refund people their money. They just changed the rewards that were sent to the account. Whole bunch of shit, right? Some people were upset. Sao, one of the players in One World, said he's going to quit and stop spending. He still spends though. I saw him like rank 4 on the recent Domino event, but you know, One World's name is now fuck IGG. I'll let you read their bio here. This is Brandon, the leader of One World, fuck IGG. Look, if you want my perspective on the whole drama about the pack, I see both sides. I see why Brandon is upset. IGG didn't refund him his money when they falsely advertised a pack. That's straight up illegal. Like, he bought something thinking it was one thing and then they gave him something else. That's straight up illegal. At the same time, for me personally, it's not something I'm gonna like quit the game over or be hung up on for weeks or months. Now, money is different for everyone. Maybe Brandon spent a lot of money and he's not getting that money back, and that's like a big issue for him. And I totally respect and see that side. But to answer your guys' questions or curiosity, no, the game is not dying. No, IGG didn't give up on the game and like toss every reward at at you guys for cheap to like make a last buck. Um, but yeah, I think there is fault on IGG's end. I forgive them for designing a pack incorrectly because it's been 10 years, and that's the first time I've ever seen them do it. But I would refund them their money. I do think that's a little fucked up. Uh, yeah, it is what it is. I didn't buy the pack, so I can't complain or it's not a huge deal for me. Next, so I want to cover this guy, right? This was the most dominant LLG I've ever seen. Like House of Dragons just on a fucking rampage right now, and it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. There's a whole bunch of drama with United going on that I heard about. I don't know all the details. I don't care as much as I used to, but I'll try and cover everything that I heard. But yes, we have a new update cycle 6 days away, and we already have a new update coming. It's like rapid fire, so I'm excited for that. Komar's back. We don't make the same kind of style content, but if you guys want to watch his videos, definitely check him out. He's going to keep you guys entertained. He's more chill and laid back. He does more like, vlog or live stream style, like casual, chill daily videos. Like it's a different style, but he's the GOAT. He's like the face of Clash of Lords 2 YouTube for so long. And I think it's healthy for the game that he's coming back. The only gripe I have about Komar coming back is I learned. So like you quit a game, right? Let's say you're Komar and you quit the game for 3 years and you come back. You're going to want to be informed about like who's the best guild, what are the best strategies, what's the drama, what's the inside tea. Like give me the scoop on what's happening with the game, what's IGG doing, what's the community doing. And the way he gets informed about all this information is through United 66 players. And I worry a little bit. Like I think Komar's a great guy and I respect him, but it's sad for me to see that because he's like outside of, like he doesn't know what's going on with the game, and then he comes back, right? And the people telling him about like what's going on are United players. I don't think that is going to end that well for him. Like I already hear there's like spoon feeding him lies and drama and rumors that don't or aren't true, and he's believing them. Like for example, that I'm an admin and I get free rewards. House of Dragons cheats and glitches and abuses bugs. I don't know all the details, but like at the same time, I'm not surprised, right? I know United has those kinds of players that like want to whisper certain things in people's ears to like make them think or feel a certain way. And Komar's like the only reason I'm worried about it, and I don't care honestly. I don't give a shit what people think, but for your guys' sake, I want you to know like Komar is the face and might be again the face of this game, especially since I'm taking a break. And just like he might be spewing out false information, and I think that's because he's taking information from United people, and I don't think people in United are trustworthy, and I don't think they have like real accurate understandings of like what's going on. Like just knowing they're telling him false information about me lets me know like I'll leave it at that. You guys can make your own choices and tune into whatever information, whatever YouTube channel you want. I don't give a shit. But that's my take on it. I think Komar's a good guy, but the fact that United is basically being snake-tongued to him and spewing bullshit his way, we'll see how it turns out, right? But what I do know what I do know is that House of Dragons is on top, all right? We just got our 6th win in a row, I think. We've won the last 8 out of 10 Olympia games. And there's some news behind this win, all right? You guys thought 8,000 points meant we're miles ahead of United. We just won with 20,000 points. And United used to KO every single base you see here except me. And now we have like 50% of our guild alive. So House of Dragons is on a roll. This is the best guild ever. And every single player you see here, we have a little like random recruits that aren't going to be with us forever. But every single core member of our guild is improving so much, working so hard, so much teamwork, so much like, yeah, we're just all on the same wavelength. Everyone in our guild knows what's up, knows what we need to do. We have the best teamwork in the business, and we're ride or dies for each other. And this guild is amazing. I can make an hour video alone just going over these battles and these replays and whatnot. I'm not going to do that, but House of Dragons is on top. And the crazy part about this is two things. Number one, if you asked me 2 months ago, will House of Dragons stay on top long term? I would have bet money that United comes ahead and wins at some point because United spends, I mean, just like a month ago, Bama Boy alone spent more than like the entire House of Dragons guild. These players here like spend more than the entire Clash of Lords 2 server. So my guess was like House of Dragons is not going to keep this win streak for long. But that's why this win is so impressive. You know, we found a way to pull ahead regardless, even at a spending deficit. And that's why I love this guild. We're really showing that, you know, you can outperform spending power if you are that strategic. And that's why I love being a part of this guild. However, what I did here, and don't shoot the messenger, this is only what I've heard. I don't give a shit about the drama anymore, guys. I don't even know if this is fully true. Actually, no, I do know this is true. I've heard that this is true, but I don't know like the full details of it. But since last LLG we won, so like a month ago, a ton of United is boycotting the game. They're not spending, and they're mass submitting tickets complaining to IGG. They're complaining they spent a ton of money and they're not getting what they paid for. They're complaining that House of Dragons is cheating. They're complaining that our bases are bugged. They're complaining that stuff they buy doesn't work. And just to be honest with you guys, like, or no, I'll say it later. But yeah, I've heard this is what's happening from United. And then I log in like a week ago and I check the team sprint rankings. I check the domino rankings. These are both leaderboards for who spends the most amount of money. And United is nowhere to be seen. United is nowhere to be seen. All of the biggest spenders in the entire history of the game fell off the face of the earth. And I guess that means it's true. Like, they really are boycotting the game. They also lost one of their strongest players, Guardian. I don't know the full details. I heard some players were upset with their guildmates and left United, Guardian being one of them. They lost one of their strongest players. They stopped spending. I did see Bama and Adam still spend a little bit, but like Conqueror, Apache, whoever else, you know, Thor. I don't know who else spends a lot nowadays, but there was no one to be seen in the last leaderboards, which was a little surprising to me. Will that last forever? I don't know, but let me show a replay here. So this LOG, why are we so much more dominant? I don't know. I think it's a mix of United's attacks are falling off a little bit, but also our defense is getting really strong. I mean, we have like 60% of our guild alive here. I tanked the usual Apache, Bama Boy, Ricksher, Conqueror. Lots of our guildmates are doing really well. We have some really strong up-and-coming players that are like really doing well now. Bow Ranger's super strong. Coyote super strong. Van Helsing super strong. TC Serhat. Git, an OG player, super old school player, way back from Super Evolution Guild. He's back and he's playing again. Lots of amazing things happening for this guild, and we're only getting stronger. I'm literally in disbelief at how this guild is like scaling its power and still improving. Max is getting super strong. Alex, everyone's doing amazing. Enigma's doing really well. Red Devil we just recruited. Movimento tanked some really strong hits. Like even outer bases are doing amazing. This guy's a new recruit as well, Dennis. Amazing. They replaced Adam Bama Boy is no longer the stronghold of United. They replaced him for Adam, which I'm surprised. I would assume Bama Boy's still stronger, but he gets one tapped by a 1-1 in 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes, and he gets one tapped. Now, they did add something else last update. They added a new spell to the game. I think I have a picture of it right here. But they added a new spell last update. And a lot of people don't know about this spell, but you can actually only use this spell against United 66. So most people haven't found out about it, but 1-1 started using this spell. And United's bases are just shredding like paper. I mean, you look at Bama Boy here. I'll let you pause the video if you want to read the actual spell description. I haven't used it because I haven't been playing, but yeah, 1-1 has been doing amazing. The top 6 strongest bases in United get pretty much one-tapped by 1-1 usually. I see Bama Boy also has the new glyph set on some heroes as well. And a lot of people are using Lone Gunner again. Apache is, Bama Boy is. I think that's it, actually. I don't know if some people are upgrading it in the meantime, but yeah, this spell works really well. And I know it works on Bama Boy because an hour before LG, I put my defense up, right? I usually hide my defense. I put my defense up. Or no, I check Bama Boy's defense. He's using his defense. It's ready to go. It's all set. He has Lone Gunner on base. And I check his Lone Gunner glyphs. Like I see the melon effect. I put my defense up. My Lone Gunner has the flower set. So I put my flower set Lone Gunner on base. And I click back to Bama Boy's defense. And his Lone Gunner has the flower set 10 minutes after I put my Lone Gunner up. So I know this spell is working, and it's doing God's work. It's doing a lot of damage. And you see it right here. Like 1-1 is just completely shredding Bama Boy. And yeah, I don't think this boycott is like, I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, all right? I don't give a shit. I'm not going to withhold. I'm taking a break from this game. I think the drama between United and House of Dragons is the best thing for this game, all right? There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of shit talk. There's a lot of hot-headedness. There's a lot of emotion. But at the end of the day, I was thinking this while I'm taking a break from the game. This game would be boring as shit if there was no beef between each other. The fact there's a ton of beef between United and House of Dragons makes this battle so entertaining. But it also makes this battle so excruciatingly painful for United because I know they think they should be winning because they're spending so much money. That's why I changed my name to Pay to Lose, because you can pay and still lose. And this is proof of that. I know I'm shit talking a lot, but at the end of the day, guys, like the beef between these two guilds is what keeps the game alive. And it's sad to see, like, you would, after 4 or 5 losses, all these people are not spending anymore, and they're saying they're going to quit, and that they have to submit tickets, that it's unfair and people are cheating. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is one of the reasons I am taking a break from this game, because it's not motivating to compete against people that like this is their out. This is how they're finding an excuse. And even just thinking, like, Komar hasn't played the game in 3 years, and he comes back, and people in United are telling him all these rumors and bullshit about cheating and free rewards and admin privileges and that I get special buffs on my account. Just be watchful for like what you choose to believe, because I'm sure Komar is going to be making more videos, and I don't think he has like bad intentions. I just don't think he like understands or fully realizes that United's word, no matter how old of a player or how long these people have been around, like their word is not gospel. Like there's a lot of ego involved in like how they view the game and how they like curate a narrative to protect the truth. And the truth is, House of Dragons is just too good. That's just the truth, and we're showing that. And at the same time, I will say, whether these guys choose to boycott the game forever and give up, or they choose to fight back and try to find a way to win, um, like the game, nothing lasts forever in this game, and that's why it's so enjoyable. We might go on a 20 win streak, and then all of a sudden, United starts winning again, whether it's through spending, whether it's through copying, whether it's through them finding their own strategy. Nothing lasts forever in this game. Like, there's always an ebb and flow that changes stuff. Even the metas change. Defense is not what it was 3 years ago. I know X and CK have been around forever, but shit always changes. The only downside is IGG doesn't really add the best stuff nowadays. But, yeah. House of Dragons is on top, and it's fun, and it's dandy, but things will always change, I'm sure. But that was an amazing hit from 1-1. He one-tapped Bama. So many amazing hits here. I mean, I could do an hour-long video on it. You guys should have Komar do a video on this. He's more enthusiastic. He's just coming back. It'd be good for him to witness some top-level gameplay. But yeah, shout out to House of Dragons. This is like, I'm never not impressed with how well this guild performs. Like, it always amazes me, especially because we're at such a spending deficit. Like, we haven't spent nearly what these guys did, and it's amazing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Yeah, I tanked some really good hits. I haven't been KO'd in a long time. We have some really strong defenses now. 1-1 is super strong. Bow Ranger super strong. Alex, Peckerwood, Leopard, Alice, Hercules, Rayquaza. Everyone's doing amazing. I can't wait to see what update comes in 6 days. I actually don't know. But I will end this video with this, guys. I'm actually taking a break from the game. I'm slowing it down. No, I'm not quitting. I'll always be available on Discord if you want to shoot me a DM or you want to comment on a YouTube video. I will be making update videos here and there, whether it's Lord Olympia Games Grand Finals, or if IGG adds something really cool, or if there's like really entertaining, drama from United or House of Dragons or whatever. Yeah, I did go like hard and shit talk one video, and then they told IGG I need to take it down, and I did. But truth be told, like, I don't care the way I used to. Like, if I want to have fun, I'm gonna have fun. But I'm focusing my attention on more real life stuff as of late, and I love this game. It's in good hands. I will be back at some point. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a break. This game is in good hands. My account is in good hands. My guild is in good hands. The updates are in good hands. You guys have Komar coming back. No, the game is not dying. Yes, that scandal was kind of bullshit, but it's not a big deal, guys. It's like, let's just move on. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Definitely give Komar some love. He deserves it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.